Most people see indifference as a bad thing, thinking it means you don't care about others. But what they might not realize is that indifference can be a useful and flexible tool. To find out more, watch the whole video. Are you often seen as someone who doesn't show much interest? Well, if that sounds like you should definitely watch this video. It will show you how to turn indifference into a useful tool. But before we get into that, welcome to Luxo-Life, your partner towards success. If you find this video helpful, give us a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, and share it with others. And if you're new here, subscribe to Luxo-Life and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated. Luxo-Life is all about achieving success in various aspects of life. We're here to assist you, so don't worry. Thanks again, Luxo lovers. Today, we'll explore the 5 advantages of embracing indifference in our lives. So let's dive right into the list, starting with number 5. Affordable contentment, also known as ataraxia. Ataraxia might sound like a complex term, but it essentially refers to a state of inner tranquility and peace. When we practice indifference, we free ourselves from the constant emotional roller coaster, where we are overly affected by every little thing that happens around us. This state of mind allows us to find contentment in simplicity. Imagine a life where you're not constantly chasing after the next big thing or stressing over every minor inconvenience. Indifference helps us appreciate the small joys and find satisfaction in the present. It's like having a treasure trove of happiness within you, waiting to be unlocked without spending a fortune. One of the key benefits of ataraxia is that it reduces the financial strain that often comes with seeking constant external validation and material possessions. We realize that true contentment doesn't always come from buying expensive things or constantly upgrading our lifestyles. Instead, it comes from within, from finding peace in the ordinary. By practicing indifference, we become more mindful of our spending habits. We start to question whether buying the latest gadget or indulging in luxurious experiences is genuinely necessary for our happiness. This newfound awareness can lead to more responsible and cost-effective choices, freeing up resources for other meaningful pursuits. Moreover, ataraxia promotes a sense of balance in our lives. We learn to prioritize our financial well-being without getting caught up in the never-ending race for more. This balanced approach allows us to save for the future, invest wisely, and create a secure financial foundation without the stress and anxiety associated with excessive consumerism. The 4th benefit of embracing indifference in our lives is the sense of freedom and authenticity it brings forth. Freedom is a fundamental human aspiration, a desire to live life on our own terms, liberated from external pressures and societal expectations. Authenticity, on the other hand, is the genuine expression of our true selves without pretense or conformity to other standards. These two concepts, freedom and authenticity, are closely intertwined and can be nurtured through the practice of indifference. When we adopt indifference, we liberate ourselves from the shackles of external validation and the need to constantly conform to societal norms. It empowers us to make choices that align with our values, desires, and unique personalities. Instead of being driven by external pressures, we become the architects of our own lives, charting our course with authenticity and purpose. Picture a life where you're not bound by the expectations and judgments of others, where you have the freedom to pursue your passions, dreams, and beliefs unapologetically. Indifference enables this liberation by allowing us to detach from the opinions and criticisms of others, focusing instead on our own inner compass. Authenticity, a cornerstone of personal fulfillment, flourishes in an environment of indifference. When we are indifferent to external judgments and pressures, we are more inclined to embrace our true selves, flaws and all. This authenticity fosters genuine connections with others who appreciate and value us for who we are, not for who we pretend to be. Indifference encourages us to question societal norms and standards that may not resonate with our authentic selves. It empowers us to reject the pursuit of empty materialism and status symbols, choosing instead to define success and happiness in ways that are meaningful to us individually. Moreover, practicing indifference allows us to navigate life with a sense of inner calm. We become less affected by the turbulence of external events and opinions, enabling us to make decisions that are congruent with our core values and principles. This alignment between our actions and beliefs is a hallmark of authenticity and is essential for personal growth and self-fulfillment. Freedom and authenticity invite us to break free from the constraints of societal expectations and external pressures. It empowers us to lead lives that are true to our innermost selves, allowing us to express our unique identities and pursue our passions without fear or hesitation. By practicing indifference, we create a space where freedom and authenticity thrive. We liberate ourselves from the need to conform, embrace our true selves, and make choices that are in harmony with our deepest values. In doing so, we embark on a journey of personal growth, self-discovery, and genuine connections with others who appreciate and celebrate our authenticity. Now let's explore the concept of emotional resilience as the third benefit of practicing indifference in our lives. Emotional resilience is an invaluable quality that empowers individuals to navigate life's myriad challenges while maintaining mental and emotional well-being. It's the ability to bounce back from adversity, adapt to change, and retain composure in the face of emotional turmoil. When we embrace indifference, we discover that it plays a significant role in nurturing this essential attribute. Picture a life where external events and the opinions of others no longer wield the power to disrupt your emotional equilibrium. Instead of reacting strongly to every setback or criticism, you possess the inner strength to remain composed and collected. This emotional resilience is a defining feature of indifference in action. When we practice indifference, we consciously select our emotional responses. We distance ourselves from the constant need for approval or validation from external sources. This detachment doesn't imply that we become indifferent to everything. Rather, it signifies that we prioritize our emotional well-being and recognize that everything warrants a strong emotional reaction. Indifference encourages us to view life's challenges and disappointments as opportunities for personal growth and learning. Instead of dwelling on setbacks, we approach them with a sense of detachment, enabling us to analyze situations objectively and make rational decisions. Furthermore, practicing indifference equips us with the ability to weather life's storms with resilience. In the face of adversity, we maintain our emotional balance, which is vital for effective problem solving and safeguarding our mental health. This resilience empowers us to stay on course even when confronted with life's inevitable setbacks. Indifference also guides us in handling criticism and negative feedback in a constructive way. Rather than taking criticism personally, we can separate the feedback from our sense of self-worth. This capacity to detach from the emotional impact of criticisms allows you to learn and grow from it, transforming it into a catalyst for self-improvement. Emotional resilience grants us the ability to confront life's challenges with greater composure and inner strength. It facilitates our capacity to bounce back from adversity, adapt to change, and safeguards our emotional well-being in the face of trials. Through the practice of indifference, we develop the skill of consciously choosing our emotional responses, relinquishing the need for perpetual external validation, and perceiving challenges as opportunities for personal growth. This emotional resilience becomes a valuable asset that enables us to flourish amidst the unpredictabilities and tribulations of life. The second valuable benefit of embracing indifference is the enhancement of our capacity for rational and objective decision-making. In a world often characterized by emotional turbulence and impulsive choices, the ability to make decisions based on reason and objectivity is a precious skill. Indifference, when practiced with mindfulness, plays a pivotal role in honing this skill. Imagine a life where your decisions are not clouded by the emotional highs and lows that can often lead to hasty or irrational choices. Instead, you possess the clarity of thought and composure to evaluate situations objectively and make decisions that are truly in your best interest. When we practice indifference, we consciously distance ourselves from the intense emotional reactions that can sway our judgment. It doesn't mean we can become devoid of emotions or empathy. Rather, it means we develop the capacity to separate our emotions from our decision-making process, allowing reason to prevail. Indifference encourages us to view situations with a dispassionate eye. We assess the facts, consider various perspectives, and weigh the pros and cons without being unduly influenced by fleeting emotions. This measured approach enables us to make choices that align with our long-term goals and values. Moreover, indifference fosters a sense of mental clarity. When we detach from the need to immediate emotional gratification or avoidance of discomfort, we think more clearly and rationally. This empowers us to make well-informed decisions, whether in our personal lives or in our professional pursuits. Indifference also helps us avoid impulsive actions that we might later regret. Instead of succumbing to the heat of the moment, we take a step back, allowing emotions to subside and reason to prevail. This often leads to more thoughtful and strategic decision-making. The first benefit of embracing indifference in our lives is the potential for achieving better performance. Performance improvement is a universal aspiration, whether it is in our professional careers, personal pursuits, or even our daily tasks and responsibilities. It can serve as a catalyst for enhancing our performance in various aspects of life. Imagine a life where you're not constantly weighed down by the emotional burden of stress, anxiety, or the need for perfection. Instead, you approach your tasks and goals with a calm and composed mindset. Indifference empowers you to focus on your mental and emotional energy on the task at hand, unburdened by excessive worries or distractions. When we practice indifference, we consciously detach from the fear of failure or the desire for constant approval and recognition. This detachment doesn't mean we stop caring about our goals or responsibilities. Rather, it means we prioritize our performance and outcomes above the emotional fluctuations that often hinder our success. Indifference encourages us to view challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning. Instead of being discouraged by failures, we embrace them with resilience, extracting valuable lessons that fuel our endeavors. This approach is a powerful driver for continuous development. Indifference helps us maintain a steady and consistent level of performance. By avoiding emotional highs and lows, we reduce the likelihood of burnout and exhaustion. We become more adept at managing our energy and focus, ensuring that we perform at our best consistently over time. Indifference also promotes a sense of self-empowerment. When we're not overly concerned with external validation or the judgments of others, we take ownership of our performance and seek to excel for our own satisfaction and personal growth. Better performance is truly a powerful catalyst for achieving success in various aspects of life. It empowers us to approach tasks and goals with a composed mindset, unburdened by excessive emotional baggage. By practicing indifference, we develop the ability to detach from the fear of failure, embrace setbacks as opportunities for growth, and maintain consistent performance levels. This skill is essential for realizing our full potential and achieving our goals. We hope you've enjoyed today's video, Luxo lovers. If you found it insightful, please show your support by hitting the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and share this video with your friends and family. And if you're new here, subscribe to Luxo-Life and hit that notification bell so you never miss a life-transforming video. As we journey together towards success, always remember, indifference is not apathy or lack of concern, but rather a powerful tool for achieving clarity and balance in your life. See you in the next one!